Hi, my name's Ryan Bauer, and I'd like to welcome you to 10-Minute Marketing. In this video, I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to show you exactly how I've been making up to $2,853 per day online for the last 6 years on total autopilot. Now, before I launched my first successful internet business, I was working at a jewelry store making $9 per hour, spending my free time just trying to figure a way to get out and make money on my own. It took me more than 3 years of trial and error, and in the process I lost thousands of dollars. But eventually, I came up with a formula that changed everything almost overnight. And I quit my job because, well, frankly, it just wasn't worth my time anymore to show up. And since then, I've been building powerful websites on various topics that attract visitors like a magnet and make sales even when I'm asleep. Ever since then, I've been living a pretty easy life, to be honest. I spend a lot of my time traveling and enjoying my hobbies, such as digital photography and flying my favorite aircraft. And my technique for making money online is just so simple that I've set up entire websites in only a matter of a few minutes, so I don't have to spend hardly any time online to be profitable. And I've reached the point where I really only log into my sites about once per week just to see how things are going, to check on my sales, and make a few adjustments here and there as needed. Now, I've been keeping my method a secret for several years now, not telling anyone exactly how I make my profits online because, well, I've been a little bit uncomfortable sharing it with anyone else. But I've come to realize that I could easily come up with a million different website ideas that would be just as profitable as any of my sites, and I still want to even be able to put a drop in the bucket in terms of the potential of the internet. So I've boiled my whole system down into a series of videos which I've called 10-Minute Marketing. And 10-Minute Marketing is all about creating simple websites that are very easy for anyone to set up and target a very specific topic that has very little competition, yet has a whole bunch of people out there actively searching Google and the other search engines for information on that subject. And I'll show you exactly how to find those topics at a later time. But these sites attract a constant stream of natural traffic without using any paid advertising methods. Now, as far as making money goes, you start by offering an affiliate product to your visitors, and if you don't know what that is, that's where you sell a product that someone else has created, so you don't actually have to make a product yourself, and you'll receive a large amount of the purchase price. Generally, the product creator will only receive less than half of the sales price, and up to 75% of the money is yours to keep. Once you're making money off of other people's products, I'll then show you how to very easily and very cheaply create your own product to sell and make even more money and build an even closer following from your customers and make your internet business even bigger. Now, this may sound a little complicated right now, but really nothing could be farther from the truth. Once you've watched this video series, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and you'll be amazed at just how simple this process is. Before you know it, you'll be able to quickly make profitable affiliate websites without paying a single cent for traffic. And there's no advertising required, and you get streams of targeted visitors for a lifetime, so even if you completely forget about your sites and do nothing more with them, you'll continue making a profit off of them. What's really important, though, is what you don't need to be successful and get started making money online. You don't need an existing website or any web design skills or any computer knowledge at all. And you don't need an email list or to even know what an email list is. And you don't need to know how to write sales copy. You don't need to know how to come up with a good website idea. You don't need any formal education or even to have a high school diploma. And most importantly, you don't need to spend any money on paid advertising. If you can follow simple step-by-step instructions, then this system is for you. And if you can make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you're qualified to get started making money online. It really is that simple. Now, I've named this formula 10-Minute Marketing due to just how quickly and easily you can set up profitable websites. Using my universal sales pages that can be quickly adapted for use in any market on any subject, I've literally created entire websites in a matter of minutes that still bring me money every single month to this day. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to tell you right now that these pages alone are not huge cash cows, but they cost next to nothing to create, and even some of the more basic sites bring in $700 to $1,000 per month in profit. Now, I know that alone, while it's nothing to laugh at, it doesn't sound like a ton of money, but the thing to remember is that's just the profit from one website. And I've got literally hundreds of these sites, and I'm constantly creating more. They're just so easy to make, it's really hard to stop once you get going. And every new website just adds more and more income to your total. So if one website that took you less than, let's say, less than an hour to create makes you $800 a month, then it's reasonable to assume that 10 of these websites will make around $8,000 a month. And after you set up 100 sites, well, I'm sure you can see where I'm going. The profit potential is huge, and it's entirely unlimited. Now, I know you may be a little confused at this point about how exactly the system works, so I'm actually going to show you one of my personal websites that makes me money every month. And the best part is that at first the site doesn't even look like it's selling anything, and it actually provides a very valuable free 12-part email course which will help build a constant stream of visitors, especially through word of mouth and recommendations from other websites. This site makes around $1,300 per month, and that may not sound like a lot, but remember, this site only took me a few minutes to create, and I'm not buying any advertising to send traffic to the site. If I wasn't getting checks every month for my sales, I'd probably forget I even have this site. So here's the website. It's on the subject of Pomeranians, the type of dog. This is a very targeted subject, and it may seem a little random at first, but there's a very specific reason I chose this topic. This is a subject that has a very large number of people actively searching for information through search engines such as Google, and there's very little competition from existing websites, which has allowed me to swoop in and completely dominate many under-the-radar search terms that nobody else would really even think to target. The site itself isn't selling anything in a very obvious way, and on the main page I don't even offer anything for sale. All I'm offering is my email course, which is absolutely free. And by the way, in the spirit of making things as easy as possible, I didn't even personally create the free email course myself. I ordered it from a custom content writer for about $15, so my investment of both time and money is very minimal. And the great thing is this site is completely automated. The email course is sent out once per day, and sales pitches for various affiliate products are made. My own products that I had created by content writers are being sold left and right, and that's all taking place while I'm sleeping or just out enjoying life, so it is entirely hands-free. Now, that's just one example of one of my many profitable sites, and I have hundreds of sites just like this. And I don't want you to worry if this whole system doesn't all make sense right now. You might not understand exactly how this method works, and most of all, it might seem like it would be a little intimidating to get started, especially if you've never done anything like this before. But trust me, it's not. I've already created all the tools you need, and I've already created your website designs. And even if you have no idea how anyone makes money online, you'll be able to get up and running in no time flat. The 10-minute marketing course takes you from basic Internet Marketing 101, if you will, right up to the techniques used by people earning multi-million-dollar figures per year. But there's one secret which binds everything together, and that's traffic. Getting traffic to your sites really is the key that makes the system work, and the best sales page in the world is no good at all if nobody sees it. So in the next video in this free series titled The Free Traffic Explosion Formula, I'll show you my secret to driving a lifetime of highly targeted buyers to my sales pages without spending a cent on advertising. So just enter your name and email on the right side of the screen so I can send it to you. You'll have access to it immediately, plus you'll also get many other free resources and bonuses which will help you get started with creating your own Autopilot business. So just fill out the boxes on the right to continue, and you'll get an email with your own personal link. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the other side.